Hi everyone, welcome to Bouncin The Tea. I'm your host Jaime Valdovinos. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today and listen. Today we have our first special guest, Melanie.
Hello.
Okay, how have you been, girl?
I've been good. I haven't really been doing anything. Just kind of been spending time with family,
Yeah,
close friends. I haven't seen you in a long time though, so
yeah, it's been a
that's
while, girl.
yeah.
Yeah, but for everyone watching today, we're starting with a little pizza, being a little big back to now.
I had two slices,
Yeah,
but
and now she has one big one.
oh,
Well, thank you for coming on today, girl. I know it's been a while
yes.
since we've seen each other. Like,
hmm
how long? Like,
I don't know. I feel like summertime. That's when we last saw
yeah,
each
yeah.
other.
Because I remember like me and you talk every day on the phone, but
hmm
we haven't hanged out. Because I know like you've
Uh-uh.
been busy, and then obviously I've been busy. So it's like,
Yeah.
and we're always like, oh, let's hang out, let's hang out, let's hang out.
If our schedules just don't match up.
Yeah, but like at least today we're here.
Yeah.
So today, for everyone who's seen the episode today, I'm gonna start with every guest I have. I'm gonna just ask them one, two, or three questions. But today for Melanie, I got one for her.
I'll dig into
Well, your question today, where is it? Hold on. It is,
it.
how was your Valentine's Day and what did you do?
My Valentine's, it was good. I went out. My boyfriend, he took me bowling.
Ooh.
We ended up getting some food. He got me like, oh, it was like a cute little, what's it called, a ramo, and it
Mm.
was like pink Hello Kitty, and it was like, oh, happy Valentine's, I love
Okay.
you. And then he got me. So when we like first started dating, when he asked me to be his girlfriend, he gave me a promise ring, and I ended up losing it a couple months later.
Girl.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I felt so bad. Like it was so sad because I lost it in the shower somehow, and I was like, what the heck? Like the drain was too small, so I don't know. Something happened to
Yeah.
it, but so he got me a new one, and it's the exact same one that he got me
Let me
from
see.
last time.
Wow,
hmm
bougie.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, like I started crying. I was like, that's so sweet, And then he got me a little bag. It's somewhere else, but it was a little Coach bag with the matching wallet, and I was like, okay. And then he got me like a little heart chocolate, and I mean, yeah, we just like chilled after that.
Oh my god. Oh, like you gave him that new.
No, no, not the doo doo.
I'm dead. Dang, girl. Dang. It seems like you had a good Valentine's Day, girl.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, like, I don't know, I that's love for
Okay, per girl. Well, on the other hand, for me, I ended up going out. It's not
real.
not
What?
really go out. Here, let me tell you, bitch. So on Valentine's Day, or like a few days before that, I've been talking to some guy. Not some guy, but
Mhm.
talking to someone, and like we've been talking for a while, right? And the night before, like he was like, do you have a Valentine's date? And I was like, no. Even though we're talking, but I was just trying to be like,
Yeah.
I was like, no, bitch, I
Like, ask
don't.
me, ho.
I know. And then he goes, okay, let me pull up to her, and I was like, what? And bitch, this dude lives like an hour away.
Oh hell
I'm not gonna
no.
say where, cause just to be safe. But
Private information.
yeah, but he lives like an hour away, like past Seattle. Like that, I'll just say
Damn.
that. And he drove all the way to come see me, and he was like saying that we'll like go hang out and everything and like
Does your
talk.
mom know you're talking to him?
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
Oh.
trust me, bitch. It was the next day, right? And
Mhm.
I didn't think he was coming. I thought he was like fucking around me. I was like, there's no way a guy
Yeah.
is gonna come.
Like a whole hour
I was
too.
like, dang, he might be bae, but
Yeah.
so he came in his troca.
You got tripped.
Yeah, and it's not like the guache ones, the low ones, because bitch,
Mhm.
my fat ass would break that shit. No,
Yeah.
and then he pulled up, and mom was like, "Oh, who's that?" And I was like, "Yeah," no, no, no. And then she goes, "Oh," and then we get in
Dang.
the car, right? And then we're like drive. He'd been here a few times, like he hasn't like he doesn't know if we were well.
Yeah, he doesn't
So
know
he was
his
like,
way
where's a
around.
good place to go to? So I was like, where the cool kids hang out? We go at Sunrise Village.
For real. You
Yeah.
guys went?
Yeah, we went over there. For anyone who
Oh.
doesn't know what Sunrise Village is, that's like literally around us in our town. That's like a whole little, how do I say it? Like
I don't know,
like a hangout spot, I would say. Like
yeah,
it
like there's
has
a bunch of little stores, like
uh-huh.
places to eat, like everybody,
Yes.
like every time I go, like there's like a little like Target there, and every time I go, I always see somebody from our
Mm-hmm.
school. Like there's like always like I'm just like
No, yeah. But we went over there and we didn't like know where to go in there because I was
hmm
like, oh, we can get Menchie's.
yeah,
But
I
then I'm
love
like,
Menchie's.
I don't know if I want to waste money on me like that. It's because
Oh
but I felt bad because I was like, imagine how
no,
much
it's
money he wastes. No, but
Valentine's.
imagine how much money he like wasted just to drive over here.
That's like what kind of car does he have? It's like sixty
I don't fucking
dollars.
know, bitch. I don't know cars.
It's
But
like $60.
okay,
I
bitch. To
think
me,
for a
that's
tank.
hella, bitch.
Nah, if he wanted to,
He
he
would.
would.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, but he pulled up and we went
Chilling.
over there and we hung out in the parking lot. And then cuz I didn't know where to go in this like around cuz I was like everything looks boring. And tell me why he reaches to the back seats and I was like and then I was just like and then he literally pulled out flowers, like roses.
Oh, how'd you feel? Were
I
you
was
like?
like, "For me?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Ooh." And I started going crazy, like, and I was over here like, "Take a picture of me." And then I started laughing, and then I got hella nervous, so I started yapping like hella fast. And he goes, "You're really cute, but like it's just so hard to sometimes hear what you're
Understand
saying." And I was
you.
like, "I'm sorry, when I'm nervous, I start speaking fast."
I just know.
Yeah, and he's like, "It's okay though." And then like he gave me, and then like he had something else for me, but he didn't give it to me till I got home. But anyways, then we were chilling there, talking, getting to know each other more, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not Mexican. He's like Latino. I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was like Salvadorian or something. But
Mm-hmm.
like he's really into like banda, bachata, all that stuff. But like
Mexican music.
Mexican music basically. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, okay, like get it, I guess, and everything. And he was like, do you know any? And I was like, yeah. And like I do, but like I didn't want to seem stupid at the same
Mm-hmm.
time. And then he was saying if I knew how to dance, like like that
Mm-hmm.
like Mexican shit. And I was
You
like,
do.
you seen it,
Uh
bitch, she
huh.
seen it. No, and he was like, he asked him what he knew. He told me like bachata was like the most one he knows, and I was like, well, I
Yeah.
know banda norteño, bachata,
Damn.
huepa, and he was like, oh, like he
He
got
was
flabbergasted. Yeah,
surprised.
he was like, oh, and I think like because he knew I'm Mexican, and then he was making fun of me too because I was like a no sabo and shit. Like, okay, bitch, be for real though. I low key am though.
I mean, I don't
But I'm more
know.
cultured though. Like I'm cultured though.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know, cause people call me a no sabo, but I'm like, bitch, like I'm not a no
You're
sabo.
young,
Like I
huh?
don't feel like I am, and I
Hmm.
don't feel like you are either, cause like we talk Spanish and we're good. Like when we be around people that don't speak Spanish, like we talk, like we communicate. So
Hmm.
I feel like you're pretty good. Like, but I also like haven't had like full like said like full on like conversations every single day in
Yeah.
Spanish. So I'm not like like oh I don't know for real.
No, yeah. He was making fun of me at first. He's like, "Pichi no sabo," and I was like, "Really?" And then he started speaking to me in Spanish, and I was like, "Argh." I was like,
Yeah.
"Argh." But like he was saying some hot stuff, so like,
Mhm.
And then we got scared because we saw a cop. And you know how the whole thing that's going on and shit, like we both
Yeah.
went la migra,
For real.
and
Y'all
like
about to
if
get
the
taken.
I know like the cop like stepped outside of their car and was walking somewhere else, but we got scared though.
Mhm.
So we drove to a park near my house, like the one that's like
Mm.
literally on that side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went right there, and then we hung out there and we went on a walk around the track, and like it was kind of cold, right?
Uh-huh.
And next thing you
It's
know,
been
like
cold.
right, and then tell me why, like I was like, ooh, he's like, is that feel? And I was like, see, and then he like put his arm around me, and I was like, and then I my dumbass, this feels good. And then, dude, he literally what's it called? He literally was like talking to me like if he knew me hella already, like being like
Mhm.
so cute and shit. I was like, "Rawr," and
Like,
everything.
were you pretty comfortable? Did you feel like you guys connected like that?
Yeah,
Like,
dude, it was like weird because
yeah.
I was so nervous because I don't count it as a date yet because we
Mhm.
weren't. Even he said the same thing, so we were just like walking around. I was like, oh, okay. And then we ended up like going back in his car. Oh no, we went. There was a little playground there, and we were like being little kids and shit.
Oh.
And we are like, and then he started hugging me because I got hella cold and shit. And I
Mhm.
was wearing like, I think I was wearing this,
Mm.
and then oh no, I was wearing a black long sleeve and then my chaleco and everything.
Oh,
And
so it
then
was like kind of
yes, I was like,
cold. Yeah.
and then we got back in the car and we were just talking more. And then he officially like asked me to be his Valentine and everything. So I was like, sure.
Sure. What you mean, sure?
I didn't say sure. Okay, I said yes. I
I
said
was like,
yes. I said yes. But I was just like, ooh, and everything. And then next thing you know, he was telling me like how he's trying to get like he's like he had an interview and shit for this job because
Mhm.
I guess he's trying to be a nurse and
Oh,
everything.
that's
So like, oh, so
good.
you're gonna save lives and
You
everything,
saved
right?
mine.
And then he was I don't know what job it was, but he said he'd get paid hella, and like he was like
Dang.
saying, yeah, once if I get the job, like I'll take you on your date. So I was like, are
Damn.
you asking me on a date? He goes, yeah. I was like, well, you need to ask me better. I told him like I
Yeah.
was like, bitch, I need to let you know I deserve this shit. I got fucked with
Yeah.
so many times. I
Mhm.
need my shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that right now. I was gonna be like, I'm like so glad to see that someone's finally like, oh, like putting in the effort and stuff. Because knowing you, like you're such a sweet person, and you care about other people. Da, da, da. And I know like in the past, like it's been kind of fucked up. So I was like, yeah, like hearing this, I'm just like, oh, my little Jaime.
No, dude. And then like after that, like he brought me back home,
Hmm.
and like he no. Oh, I didn't even say this. He was opening the door for me every time.
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
love that. I like
And then I
that.
was like, gracias. And then
Hmm.
like, and then he was like hugging me in the car, like when we were like chilling there. And then like I kind of like when like I was like laying on him and shit. And then dude like and then like after that then we got to my house, right? And he wanted to open the door for me and I was like I would let you but like I don't want because you know how we have the ring camera now?
Yeah,
Nothing like my parents won't say shit because they'll be happy for me.
but
But
it's
I'll
just
like
like,
I don't want anything to
yeah.
happen still or I don't want it to start anything, or blah blah blah. Not saying it
Hmm.
won't. Not saying that it will happen, but and then like he like before I opened the door he gave me a kiss on the cheek.
Damn.
And then after that, he gave me a kiss on the lips.
Jaime, what the heck? What is this?
Hey, bitch, be happy for me, huh?
I'm happy,
Man. No, he gave me a kiss on the lips, and then I was like, and then my dumbass was like, like, what if I'm not good and shit and everything, and then like, but like he said he apologized right away because he felt bad and he was like, I know it's not supposed to be like that, but like
huh?
I was like, and then in my head I was like, oh, you just think I'm so hot, don't you and shit,
Yeah,
and then after that,
irresistible or
yeah,
whatever
and
the
then he
fuck.
ended up giving me chocolates también. Like
Oh,
he's like, I got something else for you. It was like a whole bag of like Reese's Pieces. I
you
was like,
like
so you call me
Reese's?
fat and everything.
Oh
And then we
hell.
got in my house, and then my little sister, the youngest one,
Mhm.
my mom, like I like went to her and I was like, hey, these are for you, the flowers, because I was like, I didn't. She gets jealous, so I was like,
Yeah.
celosa, So I was like, oh, these are for you. And she goes, thank you, even the chocolates. I was like, yes. And my mom would look at me. She's like, thank you.
Uh-huh.
I was like, yeah. And then like yeah, and after that I was like over here being like the whole time, girl. But shit,
Hella geeked up.
yeah, we both had a good ass Valentine though,
Mhm.
100%, girl.
Yeah.
But ooh, you hear that? I keep hearing noises.
Yeah. I was like, is that me?
Bah, bah. No, it's good.
Yeah. Who's getting beat on?
For real. No, but something I wanted to ask you though. So do you remember how we met at all?
Yes, ho. I okay.
Well, here, let me tell them.
Okay,
So, or
okay.
we met her junior year of high school. No, no, no,
Mhm.
no. Your senior year. And then I was a junior because that's when I
Oh,
was
that's
friends with you
when.
know who.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah,
No, so
yeah.
this is how I met her. So this other guy that we might talk about, who knows? But what's it called? He like brought me to our like school key club community service event, whatever. And we were gonna do like that. What is that thing with the blankets? Where like we
Mm,
twist them and shit,
we
tie
were
them.
we were just making blankets, like.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
then I remember she came with this other girl. But
Mm.
and then I remember like that's when I met you there, and then he was like, "This is Melanie," and I was like, "Oh, hi." And then I
Mhm.
think like I don't know if it was like either him or you and asked if I speak Spanish,
Mm.
and I think like I don't remember that part like.
I think it was me because JJ already knew.
And then I was like,
You're gonna have to mute that out.
"Fuck that bitch." No, no.
Mm.
And then I remember he was like, and then I think I said my dumbass was like, I'm no sabo, but I can dance better though. I can
Mhm.
dance and all that. I was over
Mhm.
here like acting all cool, and then you and that other girl were looking at me like,
I know, like, do he know how to dance?
it was so embarrassing. I was like,
Mhm.
no. And then what's it called? Right after that, then I think what is it? If I'm trying to remember. After I told you like, oh yeah, this and that, and then you guys you give me that like fucking side eye and shit.
Mhm.
Then she was like staring me down and shit. But then I remember me and you like straight up like got like became like besties that night.
Mhm. I was
Huh.
gonna say because literally, like it was like it was so dumb. Well, it wasn't dumb. Like I mean, I enjoyed it because I mean that's where I met Jaime and stuff. But it was just dumb because we had to get community hours for high school, and it was just like for what, like to graduate, and so I
Yeah.
was just like, ugh. But low key, like, I don't regret going. Like, I had a fun time. I learned how to make blankets. I did not know that's how you made those blankets.
Bitch, I didn't know how to make those shit. I was
Mhm.
struggling the whole time, dude.
But yeah, I remember we like that day we like clicked. Like, we were hella cool. Like, and then like he knew some people that like I was kind of friends with. So like we kind of just like like we ended up all hanging out as a group
Yeah.
sometimes. Um, yeah, but I was like, I kind of want to get into it, but I don't
No,
know.
yeah, no, I remember like then after that, then I think what is it? I think like oh, and then I think that's when I had a crush on him.
Mhm.
So the guy that brought me to and I low key like had a crush on him at that time. I mean, I would say right now we're maybe not friends. I'd say acquaintances maybe.
Mhm.
We'll talk about that later. But anyways, I remember like I was like telling you like yeah I have a crush on him and everything, and you were like you were like what for
Mhm.
real? And then I think there was like a video of me like hugging him and shit.
Yeah, I remember I recorded them.
And then that shit was so embarrassing. I don't know why. I don't even know why I did that to this day. Um, and then tell me why right after like then I think right after it was when like we all got bored.
Mhm.
So then we decided to drive to like what the nearby like this tree nearby our school was like full of Christmas lights because it was like in November.
Mhm. And we started taking pictures. Like, it was actually pretty cool. Like it was crazy how like because I low key had just met that guy that took him or whatever. I had just kind of met him too,
Mm-hmm.
so we weren't really close like that. But I was pretty close with him because I mean he was like I don't know. I get along with like you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and so yeah, I don't know. And so it was just cool that like I had just met him, and then we are like, oh, let's go, let's just play. Da, da, da. Oh my god, do you remember they even have food, huh? And
Yeah,
the
but I don't
yeah.
think we ate that much. But I'm pretty sure we got there late. Remember?
But I remember, nah, girl, because I remember sitting at the table and I had like two
Oh
plates.
yeah, we did.
I was
That's when we
eating.
met that other guy too. Remember the one who like I don't want to say his name, but like you know what I'm talking about? Starts with a J.
Jay.
Oh, whatever, it's fine. There's this other guy there who like straight up smoked marijuana every day or something. He literally went to the bathroom with me and the other guy.
Uh huh.
So we were all just like chilling there,
Uh huh.
and then he showed me a picture of his balls.
Loki, I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. That reminds me. Oh yeah, a lot of people were like that. Like, I don't know if you remember, we went to a party, a birthday party. This one girl was showing her tape from a guy that she had like done stuff with to like the whole group, and we were like, what the heck? Like, people were just weird like that at our school. Like, I don't
What?
know. Like, that's just
No, that's crazy, dude.
yeah. I was like, what the heck? Like, you're okay with
No,
this?
literally. No, I think I remember that night too. Cause I remember,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cause I think me and her were like close already at that time,
Mm-hmm.
and like it was one of our good friend's birthday party, and like we were all, me and a bunch of people were invited.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we pulled up and like everyone was excited to see us because I guess her family knew us and shit. And then I remember right after like we were like chilling there, partying, normal stuff, you know. And then I think like I kept hearing like emotion, like ruckus or something, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I think it was like I saw something. Oh, I saw some people like in the front like yelling at each other, and then like I guess I left or something. Like, but it wasn't her family. It was like people who were invited, and then they ended up leaving. But like
Really?
no one knew what happened.
I never even knew about that.
No, it was like in the corner, so no one like really knew what's happening. But they were all
Mm.
just like going at it, and then I was like, oh. And then I remember later, I think your ass was still awake, but you were sitting down the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
We were all on the like little dance floor in the garage, and I started twerking and shit.
Oh yeah, I remember. Mm-hmm.
No, dude, remember when I started twerking on you know who?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a video of it, but he literally like I was like normal twerking, and then he started coming up and like
I uh-huh.
yeah, and then he like literally the next fucking day at school, he didn't talk to me that whole week, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And like he literally was telling like everyone that I like assaulted him and everything.
Yeah, he was like trying to say like, oh, like I didn't want him to do that, but like if you see in the video, like it, like I'm not saying either side, but like they both like they were both dancing, just having fun because they
Mm-hmm.
were friends, so it was like like I don't know. They were friends.
Yeah, and I was just like, bro, why are you over here like telling everyone that I'm like?
Hmm.
Cause I remember like hearing a bunch of people tell me that, and I was like, what the fuck? So that's when I
Yeah.
confronted him about it, and I was like, if you're gonna go into a life, bro, get a life.
Yeah, like.
Cause I never like I did. I remember like I came home crying my eyes out because I was just like,
Mhm.
what the fuck? I was like, is it because I'm gay and everything? But it was
Yeah.
just so annoying. Then I remember a week after he was like, I'm sorry, and I was like, yeah, you better say
Hmm.
sorry, bitch, because I did not fucking get almost fucking embarrassed. But no one knew. Everyone knew it wasn't true though,
Yeah.
because everyone like knows that I'm not that kind of person. I'm not gonna be like that. That's just fucking weird, dude. Like people like that need a life, bro.
Yeah.
But what I think you remember, I remember you telling me something a while ago about something that happened at our friend's
No.
party though.
No, yeah, because Loki, okay, so me, like, I don't know, that was Loki, like, because it was, like, people, like, kind of, like, a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more of a, like, if it's a small setting, like, yes, I'm like, but that was just a lot of people that I didn't know, and I'm really, like, shy at first.
Yeah.
And so I kind of was just sitting at the table eating food, like, like, they were trying to get me to come out and dance, and I was like, I'm not shaking ass, sorry,
I
like,
was like, this bitch better dance.
Yeah, but oh my god, I do remember, like, like I was low key, like, not observing, but, like, I was just watching everybody, like, I was
Mm-hmm.
just sitting there. Tell me why a girl there, I don't know what she was doing, what her plan was, or anything. Like, I don't know what it was. I just know what I saw. And tell me why this girl was, like, on her knees to, like, the birthday girl's uncle. And people were looking at her like, what is she doing? Because she's like, she was younger than me, like, and she's out here with this old, like, uncle, at a birthday party that she got invited to. And I remember that, like, one of the girls' aunts went to go, like, grab her and pick her up, and she was like, "You don't get on your knees for no man." Da, da, da. But I mean, people had drinks in them, but, like, still, that, like, even if you have drinks in you, like, you know what you're doing. So I hate when people are like, "Oh, like, I might have touched you, I might have done this, da, da, da." Like, you know what you're doing at the end of the day, and I stand by that. Cause
Period. I remember. I
but
remember you telling me that, and I was like, and then when you
yes.
told me who it was too, I was like,
And then come to find out, I had heard from somebody else that, oh, like, yeah, like, I invited her to my party too, and she was doing some, like, weird stuff like that too with, like, one of her, like, I don't know if it was an uncle or who, but,
I was
like,
like, I know who you're talking about.
yeah. And then like, that same girl, like, she's just crazy. Like, not to put her business out like that, but the thing is, like, she did this in front of everybody, so everybody knows.
Yeah.
And the thing that I'm about to say right now, the little story, like, she was just out in the open, like, saying it at school. Well, anyways, I remember, like, she would kind of try, I feel like she would try to be kind of like buddy buddy with me, but I just, like, didn't like her vibe, and I didn't like the type of person she was, and, like, the people she hung around. So, like, what's it called? I kind of kept my distance, but I had a friend, my best friend at the time, that was friends with her, and she, like, came up to us because we were like, we had just gotten lunch, we were gonna go, like, walk around the hallways and eat our lunch. And she, like, came up to my friend and was like, oh my gosh, like, I got invited to this, like, mansion or, like, penthouse party with these
Damn.
guys, da, da,
Damn.
da. Like, and, like, I guess one of her friends had invited her, like, that girl also went to our school,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, and he's gonna pay me just to be there, da, da, da. And I'm like, girl, I'm like, first of all, you either gonna do something, or that's how you get drugged and, like, like.
Yeah.
And she was just so happy about it, and these were, like, 30, like, I don't know, like,
30
20,
year
30
olds.
year olds that she was gonna go hang out with. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, in a way I felt bad, because I'm just like, maybe it's like, some people, they're just like that, they think that's fun,
Yeah.
but you never know, like, somebody could, like, something could be going on, and she thinks
Mm-hmm.
that's okay, or, like, she's just so, like, not aware, like, just, like, I don't know, like, something could be going on. So in a way I
Yeah.
felt bad, but I was just like, there's no reason you should be going out and being all happy and saying that to, like, people, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know, she was just kind of weird. Like, she's nice and all, but I don't know, I just don't really like what she
Yeah.
does.
Well, God bless that girl for real.
Yeah, for real. I wish her the best. I don't know, like, I
Mhm.
hope she gets it together.
Yeah. Do something. Okay, so one thing I wanted to ask you. So I wanted to tell everyone on here that the time me and Melanie. Okay, so me and her only had 2 sleepovers together,
Hmm.
and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but like they were like fun ass sleepovers,
Yeah, crazy
but
stuff.
also crazy ass freaking like
Hmm.
sleepovers. Like it was like scary, not really scary, but like it was like adventurous and shit.
Yeah.
So like at least I want to say like what it was. Okay, I think I'm gonna talk about like the party we were already talking about.
Hmm.
So when we went, me and Melanie like went to that party, and we were gonna spend the night. I think your ass slept early though. Yeah,
Yeah,
huh?
cause I was like
You were tired as
I'm
fuck.
just always like I sleep early. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
No, I remember like you were sleeping and I was like, "Where is she?" And then like they told me she was over here, and
Hmm.
then they had like bed set up for everyone. And I remember like we went there and you were like dead asleep in your clothes and shit. I was like, "Bitch, didn't you bring pajamas?"
Yeah.
And then I remember I didn't sleep till like 1 or 2,
Mhm.
and everyone was still partying, which was
Yeah.
crazy to me. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Mm-mm. I never remember like the parents there. They like took people's keys, so we weren't able to
yeah.
leave, and I was just like, but then like I could not like I did fall asleep for like a little bit, but then after that I woke up early in the morning, like 4 o'clock, and I could not go back to bed because I was just like I want to be home, like
Right.
just be in my bed.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm not gonna grab my keys because I'm still like feeling a little like.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as someone else left, I was like, "Oh, are you leaving?" She's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Girl," I was like, "Let me leave too," and it was
Mm-hmm.
like 6 o'clock by then,
I
and so
remember I woke up and I was like, because I was like opening my eyes and I see you and the other guy leaving. Because
uh
yeah, and then
huh.
I was like, I remember I was getting a ride from someone else. I'm pretty sure to go home in the morning
Mhm.
because I was like, I just want to be home at like 8 instead. And you
Yeah.
left at 6, and I was like, damn, bitch. Like I was like,
Yeah.
fuck. Like I could not wake up that early. No, but that party was fun because I remember we were hanging out with all their uncles, all their
Mhm.
aunts and shit. It was
Yeah.
fun. I won't lie to you, but this girl, but the crazy like sleepover story we had was when the guy that me and her both know, he invited me and then the girl that we went to her birthday. He invited all three of
Mhm.
us to his house to go spend the night. Us not really knowing what we were gonna do, we all like at the time when we were loving McDonald's,
Mm.
we drove to McDonald's and our friend, the girl, had $100 with her, and like we
Yeah.
didn't all, none of us like I don't think any of us had cash on us, huh?
Mm-mm. And she was like, "Oh, I'll pay for you guys," and we were like, "What?" Like she was like, "She's like, I like her. Like she's
Yeah.
nice, you
Hmm.
know."
No,
Yeah.
girl. And then I remember, what's it called? We were, oh my god, we were literally in line, and then she was like, "Oh shit, I have to like waste at least like $50 on this."
Yeah.
And me and you didn't want to be rude. Me and you were like, "Oh, like okay, we'll just order like $15 or something."
Mm-hmm.
The guy who drove ordered like about $30, $40 or something.
Yeah, he was.
Ordering like a bunch of milkshakes and all that. Remember?
Yeah, he was always like that. Like, if you were nice and like offered something, he'd be like, "Okay, da 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 da."
Yeah.
Like, and we're just like, "What the heck?" Like, and he thought it was funnier, and then like later he'd brag about it, like, "Oh yeah, they got me this, that, that." And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, because we're your friends, like, like I don't know. It's just kind of
No, yeah, he ordered hella fries, burgers, a bunch of milkshakes, sodas.
yeah.
Each of us got one soda, but he got like five. And then I forgot
I
what
think
she
we
ordered.
even
Yeah,
shared
we shared. Oh yeah,
because
we did. Cause we were like, we felt bad. We didn't
we
like,
shared a drink.
girl. Part of being a Mexican is that like literally like we're not gonna be greedy, but like, oh, give me this, give me that. We're gonna
Yeah.
literally like be like, whatever you can get us, or like just one thing,
Yeah.
cause we don't, or whatever the cheapest thing is on the menu, cause we don't want to be rude like that. And then
Mhm.
tell me why. Then we left and we hung out in the parking lot. That's Sunrise Village.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hung out there. Mind you, it was like I think 10 or something.
Mhm.
And tell me the fuck why. But like literally, dude, I remember how he like told us that he wanted to go to his old school.
Yeah, and it was looking kind of far. It
It
was
was
like
scary
deep.
too, dude. I remember this dude told us that like, cause he used to go to school that was like what, like 20 minutes away from, no, like 20, almost 30, huh?
Yeah, like 30
Yeah, he had
minutes.
us. He drove us to his old high school, and it's like a whole campus. It's like I think like it's like a whole like gated schools. It had
Mhm.
an elementary school, a middle school, and then a high school. And I remember, girl, we drove in. We're like, what the? And it was like hella dark though and
Yeah, it
scary.
was really dark, and there was
Yeah.
a bunch of trees, and there was
Uh
like
huh.
people walking on the sidewalk. Like there was houses next to it, and they were like beat up houses. Like it was
Literally.
scary.
And then we ended up like pulling in and parking. We're like,
Mhm. And then there was buses there. Where like like school buses, and it was like, ugh,
Dude,
like
he had us climb over a fence and everything, and then we were all getting hella scared because it was hella dark. And
and then like
then,
we'd be stuck over there or something where someone's on the other side. Like we're stuck there. Like we have to climb a whole ass fence. Like
and then this dude was like, "I do this all the time. Let's climb up the roof."
yeah, like he never cared. I'm just like,
Yeah, and
you're
dude,
not scared,
no,
but
and
he's like, live
remember,
life. I'm like,
yeah, and then remember, he wanted us to climb on the school roof, and it
yeah,
was like, but it wasn't like where you're actually able to climb it at. You had to like be like freaking
like you
up,
gotta have arm muscle. Like he
yeah,
wanted you to like there was this thing that was like 6 feet tall, and he wanted you to like climb up on it with your hands, like go
yeah,
up. And I'm like, dude, like hi, like you're skinny, you're able to do all this, but
literally, I'm telling
like
you,
I can't do
I
that.
know, dude. And then I remember right after, I think, what is it? Um, then we told him no, and then he was like telling us, "You guys can climb right here." Dude had wanted us to climb like on this like electric box, but it was like high. Like we literally had to be flexible for that shit.
Mhm.
And I remember we couldn't, and then we tried. I remember you trying. It was so funny. Dude,
Yeah.
this girl wore a dress that day, and we were over here like, "Girl, your noodle gonna show, girl." And then like I
Mm-mm.
remember after that we like stopped, and then we tried leaving the other side.
And it was even harder to climb
Uh
that fence
huh.
than it was because the other fence it had these had things to like step on so you could like low key
Yeah.
like level down, you know.
'Cause we
But
were trying to get to like his other school faster.
yeah, but that side,
Yeah, so then we ended up climbing back, and he was over here being like, "Come on, guys!" And we're like, "Bro, we can barely climb." Like, we
yeah.
were all dying climbing up on those boxes. Like, I almost fell. I remember it was so
Mhm.
embarrassing. And then I remember
Mhm.
I thought we were gonna drive to his high school. That was really a walk. It's like a
Yeah.
few blocks away, but he had us walk.
I was like, I
Mind
thought we
you,
were gonna drive.
yeah, mind you, we were hella scared because it was dark as fuck.
It was already like 11,
Uh
12
huh. It was
o'clock.
11. It
Like
was
it was like
11.
late.
Yeah, and then I remember we walked his high school. I will not lie to you. I got so like hecka like surprised because his school is like bougie.
Yeah, it's really nice, and it's all like it has buildings, and then they have like a nice little like not this barn, but like a little like deck or whatever, and it's
Yeah.
pretty. Like
No. And
yeah,
then remember he told us that they had dorms there. Like it's a high school, but it has dorms, so
yeah.
students can just sleep there. It wasn't high school. Like he was like, and I was like, what the fuck? And I remember like we were hanging there, but we got scared. We kept hearing noises. We kept seeing things and everything. And after that, like we were fine and shit. Like nothing bad happened. But like he was just pushing our buttons those days and that day. And then like he still kept telling us, let's do this, let's do that. And we're like, no, dude, like we're gonna get in trouble or we don't want to get in trouble. And then next thing you know, then like finally like we walked back, but our legs were hurting. And then I think he wanted you to drive.
Yeah, he would always have me drive, but I wouldn't mind because I liked his car, so like I wouldn't mind driving, you know. And it was pretty cool. Oh my god, you remember he his radio didn't work. We had to use a
Oh
fucking
yeah, we had
speaker.
to. I mean, I feel like everyone with busted ass cars have to use a speaker
Yeah, but
now.
oh my god, it was so like I don't know, like we would like one of us would always be holding it and just be jamming
Hey, hey,
out. Like
hey,
yeah,
saw
like it
that,
was
saw
like
that.
we're like what the fuck? Like thinking about it now, it's like what the fuck? Like I had fun, but it was just like I feel like I don't know. He was like he wasn't too much. Like I low key do miss him,
Me
and like
too.
you know like the times that I was with him, I had fun. Like I would have never like climbed a motherfucking fence if it
This
wasn't for him.
bitch.
You know, like that was my first time doing that, but yeah, it was just like I'm just scared. You know, I always think of like something
The
bad's gonna
worst. Like,
happen.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I get
so
that.
I
Though,
was just scared.
yeah, I think like I miss him too, but I think he just sometimes doesn't like really validate like what we think or feel.
Mhm.
Cause there'd be times where like he be calling us on like our phones, but like, mind you, he goes to college, so he's like 2 hours away or three maybe. And he literally be adding us to like group chat calls with like his college friends.
Yeah, I didn't like that because it'd be like 50, 25 plus people,
And then
and
it
he
would be
would
like late
just
at night too.
oh,
No, when I was
yeah.
in school, he was doing that, and like he kept waking me up before I even woke up. Like, and it would be like 1 a.m. and I'm asleep. And
Mhm.
this is when I was back as a senior. He would call and spam, and I kept saying, "Stop spamming me."
Mhm.
And I told him, "If you do this, I'm gonna block you." And then I blocked him after because he wasn't listening. But then he like my dumbass try being nice and shit. I was like, "I'm sorry, like, but you can't be like that." And he
Yeah.
said that he would stop, but he. I think the last time he did that was like a month ago.
I was gonna say because yeah, I remember him doing that to like me and my boyfriend. He didn't get mad, but he was just like, "What the heck?" Like,
Yeah.
because I had told him I was like, "Oh, like I before I used to answer because I wouldn't do anything, you know." He was kind of like my best friend, but like
Yeah.
now I'm like, you know, I got kind of have to respect certain boundaries. Like I can't be on FaceTime with some guy like 12 o'clock at night, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he just didn't understand that, so I was just like, dang, like I don't like having friends that can't like respect my
Right.
boundaries
Yeah.
or
Cause I remember like you told me that, and I was like, oh yeah, I get
hmm
that. You know.
yeah. And so like he kind of was like mad about it, and I mean like I get it, like I'm like bros before hoes, you know what I mean? But like it was just like it was the only thing that was like not okay was like him like calling me constantly at
Yeah.
12 o'clock at night. Like that
Right.
just doesn't look good, you know.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't know. So that's kind of why like we start like it's pretty dumb, but like I don't know, but I know eventually we'll probably get back to
He
each
told me,
other.
I think the last time he texted me that he told me that when he comes back, he wants to like hang out and shit. And I was like, I
Hmm
mean, I'd be down, but like, hopefully, as long as he doesn't be stupid. Or else
Yeah.
we're throwing his ass out of the car. But I changed him out. I'm just kidding.
Hmm
But yeah, I mean, I'm. I mean, the good thing though is that you like were telling him your feelings, though,
Yeah.
because at least you weren't. I mean, at least you weren't like freaking like you stopped talking. At least you didn't stop talking to us or him.
Yeah.
Like, at least you weren't like like I think I'll say this, like in the past, like I have had friends who were friends whatever, who were like straight up like they would get a boyfriend and shit, and would straight up ghost me after, and like wouldn't talk to me ever again because they're focusing on their man, which I get that, but like imagine they break up with you, then who you gonna talk to after that?
Yeah, and that's something that I've always kept in mind. Like I remember I like, you know, we all have a past. I remember I used to be with somebody,
Uh
and
huh.
yeah, and like in that time I was like, oh, I don't really need friends, I have him, da, da,
Yeah.
da. Like, you know, and I used to be that girl where I like stopped talking to my friends, stopped hanging out with them.
Uh huh.
And then like you know, things happened, and so now I'm very like not strict on that, but I'm like, you know, like I'm never gonna stop talking to my friends just because the person or my partner isn't okay with that. Like if your partner is not okay and doesn't trust you, then clearly there's something wrong, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like um yeah, I don't know, I know I'm a bit like a little like I'm it's not that I don't trust you, but I am a little like toxica, you know. So I'm like my man should not have no like girlfriends,
Well, no, I get it though. Like
you know.
you're
But
like you're setting boundaries.
yeah, but
That's not
like
bad. That's not bad.
I don't know, like with Jaime is different, you know, because he's like a girl's girl
This
basically, you know.
bitch.
But like yeah, like if I were to ever go in a setting or anything, like I would, you know, like my partner would come or
Right.
something, you know, like that's just I don't know. But it's also okay to like just have a long time with your girls or like,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, I don't think that's okay. I hate like I in a way I like I'm 50-50. Like I understand it because I used to be that girl and like
Yeah.
being like, you know.
Yeah.
But like nah, like you need to, as you get older, you just need to set boundaries. You need to really like know what goes on, like, you know, you just need to yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that though. Slay. Well, then looks like that's all for today then, huh?
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for everyone who's watching today. Stay tuned for episode 3. It's gonna be next
Mhm.
Friday with a new guest. Thank you so much for coming today, Melanie.
You're welcome, baby.
Everyone, she's on my Insta if y'all want to reach out to her or be friends with her.
Um, very nice. Come my way.
If anyone has any questions for her, put them in the comments, everyone. Well, yeah, then, everyone. Have a great night or day wherever you are, guys. Bye bye.